she gets a text message saying like, "Hey, this person you were hanging out with, you know, a couple days ago, or even just yesterday, or something like that, they tested positive for COVID." So she's like, "Oh shit!" So she tells the owner, tells me, and we're like, "Oh shit, yeah, just go get tested, go quarantine for a couple days. As soon as you get results, fucking tell us."
Hmm.
So essentially, it's been me and the owner, like early in the morning until just whatever time I leave. And
Damn, dude.
thankfully, I've kind of gotten my wits about me enough about the job to just say like, okay, I kind of know what the fuck I'm doing now. You
That's
know,
awesome because I mean, you really haven't been there that long, so that's
no, like
pretty.
I'm not 100% where I want to be there, but that's gonna take more time. Anyways,
Yeah.
so this past Friday, fucking cold out,
Yes.
fucking cold out. It was like a Minnesota summer over there, where it was like I think down here
Don't
was like
tell.
well, I think the weather I think down here was like 10 degrees, and then with the wind chill it was like sub-zero.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
those zero.
So um, the owner's son, who does the day-to-day operations and whatnot, he has this idea. He's like, "Oh shit, I got a great idea." He tells one of the employees, "Move your car to the front of the store where people are normally taking their orders. We're gonna have you sit in your car with the heat on, so you're warm, and essentially we're just gonna have a drive-through. Like people just drive up to the cars. Okay, we'll take your order. Write down the description of the car. Then we'll have people go out, deliver the donuts, collect the money. Cool. Should be
That's
very.
pretty ingenious, man.
You would think,
Uh-oh. Oh no.
dude. Within
Whoa, you can't.
fuck you, webcam.
That's great.
Fucking goddamn it.
I thought you were already just so mad about this story
I
that
kind of am. Like, I still want to. I still want to throw something.
well, not the webcam, god damn it. Oh, shit.
Smash. Anyways, um,
All
where was?
right,
Oh
so
yeah.
makeshift drive-through.
So at one point we had cars literally like pretty much circling the parking lot, going out into the street and whatnot. It was insane, just absolute insanity. So this girl, she was getting verbally abused by customers because they didn't like it. You know, it's like we could do no right there. It's like, okay, well if we didn't have this system in place, you guys would be waiting out in sub-zero fucking wind chill weather, waiting for fucking donuts of all things.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
Keep that in mind. Like this is ultimately for donuts, people.
yeah. This isn't to
Come
like
on.
getting this isn't in line to get in line for like a COVID vaccine or just something that's important in life. This is for fucking donuts.
Right.
Dude,
Perspective. Let's
dude
have some perspective.
they verbally abused this girl to the point where she came into the store, she was just in tears.
Jesus, the one who was in the car?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So they had her like back in the store for a little bit, just like, all right, let's get you away from the people for a bit. You know, we'll have somebody else. Like there were more people just verbally abusing people, like one after another. What the hell's going on here? This system is bullshit. Blah, blah. I've been waiting for 20 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. It's like Jesus fucking like it's donuts, people.
Seriously. And it's not like you guys weren't doing like what you could with the situation, you know? It's
No.
like what do you expect? You know, you got to be reasonable.
Yeah. So
And yeah,
eventually,
like you said, it's fucking donuts. Like,
yeah.
come
In
on.
the end, yeah, it's fucking donuts. And in the end, like the owner was telling like the girls that were working up front, he's like, look, if somebody verbally abuses you again, he's like, come and get me. They can talk to me. He's like, they don't
Hmm.
like it, they can leave.
Nice.
But like the fucked up part, man, is like there was a guy that actually came in. Like there's essentially two parts to the place. Like there was a window where we take the orders, and then there's a door where if there was no COVID, you would go into the store and pick up your donuts and whatnot.
Hmm.
Some asshole came inside. He's not an employee. Opens the door, walks in, is not wearing a fucking mask at all, and he just wants to berate people.
Holy shit.
Like the owner didn't see this. He's like, fuck. If I was there, I would have blasted the fucking guy. Just told him get the fuck out of the store. Don't come back.
Jesus.
But I'm like, People are getting pissed off about fucking donuts.
That's crazy, man.
Donuts.
Like, what have we come to that you're that upset about donuts? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yes, I mean,
there's no hope for humanity sometimes, man.
No, like I've pretty much I've almost lost all of my faith in humanity. Like it's hanging on, but a little bit, little bit. But I don't have much left.
Maybe a donut-sized bit.
Yeah, at least like the size of a munchkin. But I'm losing my faith in people as everything goes on.
Yeah. It's hard not to, because I mean, like, people are just, I mean, and you understand, like, listen, nobody likes to be cooped up and inside and all this time and everything like that. Nobody likes all these fucking things that we have to do and all that shit. But at the same time, like, nobody likes it. And we're all doing what we can with the situation. So just, like, ease up your shit, man. Like, I get it's very frustrating, but
I get it too.
What's the alternative, you know? What's the alternative? The alternative is that you don't have any donuts, you know? You have to completely stay. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine if the directive was instead like, no, nothing can be open. No restaurants, no businesses, nothing. Stay home. Do nothing. Like, what if this was like a really super deadly, super infectious, like, holy shit pandemic? And it was to that level where, like, we couldn't do anything. Then what? Then, you know, would you still be like, oh, I could get my fucking donuts?
Like, yeah, there would still be people like, you can't tell me what to do. I got my freedoms, Merca.
Good, then go outside and die, you moron.
Yeah.
Seriously.
What do they call it? Thinning the herd? Darwinism?
Darwinism. Yeah. Darwinism at work, man. The only problem with Darwinism is that stupidity does win too often.
It's not that stupidity wins. It's that stupidity continues.
Yeah.
Like, stupidity is kind of like, you know, Hydra. Like, you cut off one head, fucking two grow in its place.
Yeah, pretty much. Although, who did you say that says you have to fight stupid or else stupid wins? Who said that?
Christopher Titus.
Christopher Titus.
Yeah, you have to fight stupid, otherwise stupid thinks it's right.
Yeah. But unfortunately, there's always going to be stupid to fight.
Yeah, it's really like to me, okay, having to wear a mask, okay, that's not frustrating. I wear a mask 8 hours a day, you know, making fucking donuts, like standing over a fucking goddamn hot ass fryer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can wear a fucking mask when you go to the fucking grocery store for, you know, 30 minutes.
Seriously.
Like, you're fine.
Right. You're not going to die. Everything's fine.
You know, I have no problem wearing a mask for like 5 minutes, walking into a restaurant, picking up a to-go order, and then fucking off. I have no problem doing that. The people that fucking absolutely infuriate me, though, are like the ones that are just like, they have the mask on. I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Like, yes, you can.
Or you wouldn't be talking.
Yes.
Have you actually encountered people like that, like at work or whatever, or no?
No, I haven't. Like, thankfully, everybody like understands. They're like, look, these are the rules. Like, hey, you want to keep working, you know, wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's protocols in place. Like, there's essentially, like, when you walk in, there's like a checklist that you have to fill out. Do you have any of these symptoms? Like major symptoms, minor symptoms. Take your temperature at the door. Next thing you do, you wash your hands.
Hmm. Turn the page, wash your hands.
And then you turn the page, wash your hands.
Take your temperature, wash your hands.
Not with the rectal one. That one hurts too much. You can just use the infrared.
Naked.
And then they went in the back and they started to frolic with all the donuts.
Oh, man.
I mean, just... I will say about the pandemic, though, one thing is... The one thing that I'm kind of grateful for, in the sense, is that with this pandemic, you really learn who people are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's
like... bringing out a lot of the worst in people, but it's bringing out a lot of the best in people, in some people.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it is bringing out a lot of the worst in people.
Yeah. And, like, I don't see that side of it where it's just like, well, I can't breathe. This is taking away my freedoms. It's like, no, it's not. No,
People
it's
just
not.
want to.
There,
I don't know. People just like to bitch. Some people like just their job is bitching, basically. They're never happy about anything.
it's not even their job. It's like that's like their sole purpose for existing. Is like I have to bitch. I have to be a Karen.
Have you seen Soul?
I haven't watched the movie. No,
Oh, okay. It's kind of like that. Like their spark is to bitch about shit.
really.
No, not in Soul, but like if it were Soul, that would be their spark is to bitch. Anyway,
Anyways,
doesn't land if you haven't seen the movie.
no, I haven't. Like I'm just Pixar movies not really my bag. Like if I'm with
No.
friends and they're just like, oh, we're gonna get a movie night together, we'll watch. We're gonna watch a couple Pixar movies. Like whatever. I'm going for the company. Yeah, I could give two shits about the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually got up in arms about, or I shouldn't say a lot of people. I saw that some people got up in arms about the fact that basically the premise of the flick is that it's like a body swap kind of thing, where like the soul of it sounds like a young girl, like a young white girl, goes into the body of an older black man, and vice versa. Only the black man goes into like a cat for much of the flick. So like it's like this the cat is the guy and the guy is this soul, this other soul, and people got pissed off because they're like that's a white chick underneath a black dude, and it's like the race has doesn't have anything to like. I can understand there are movies out there like I don't know if you're familiar with Watermelon Man, where the whole premise of the movie is you swap a white guy for a black guy, and it's all like surrounded around stereotypes where the guy suddenly wants to like eat fried chicken and watermelon and shit like that. So like that I understand is offensive, but
That
like
I get, but
but this there was like there was none of that. It was just like it just so happened to be I think it was like Tina Fey or someone one of those like female comedians who did the voice of the soul, and then that I don't know like I can't believe people like once again people getting up in arms about shit that you just shake your head at and you're like can you just eat a cookie and calm down please like just watch the fucking it's not about that just watch the fucking movie and relax like I don't know people are getting so hair triggered on shit man.
I don't know. And it's kind of like that quote from the first Superman movie. Lex Luthor's like, you know, browsing around his fucking bookcase and whatnot. He's like, there are some people that can read War and Peace and come away thinking it's a simple wartime novel. He's like, others can read the ingredients of a pack of chewing gum and come away with the secrets of the universe. I get it. It's perspective, but like that kind of perspective, like that's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. It takes all kinds for the world to go around, but I don't know.
but there are
You
some that
just
make it come to a fucking screeching halt.
yeah, it's the unreasonable ones who make it hard for it to keep spinning.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, I just had a kind of a short circuit in my brain here.
A brain fart just
Yeah. Uh,
you just have a
I
like
just,
a
I
a
just,
hiccup live on air there.
I just, no, it wasn't even a hiccup. It was just like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah. Those.
I don't fucking get it.
And those are the same people who probably turn around and tell you that they don't need to go to therapy.
Probably.
There's nothing wrong with me. I don't need to go to therapy.
Like, oh, I beg to differ. There's a lot wrong with you.
You just lost your shit over a donut.
Yeah.
It's not working.
You're bitching about the fact that we're telling you, no, wait in your car where you have the heat going, and we'll bring the donuts out to you. But instead, you're bitching like, no, you'd prefer to wait in fucking sub-zero degree weather at a fucking window to get donuts. Like, you're absolutely right, sir. You suck.
Oh man. Fucking people, man.
And it's just like, and like I feel fucking bad because I didn't say anything, but I was like, I know if I do, there's gonna be a whole lot of expletives, and me just going like, I can probably get the tire iron out of the back of my car and just fucking like go to town, or you know.
It would be kind of funny if you went out there and just started eating donuts in front of them, just like, oh, is this what you want? Oh, no. Oh, did you want it? Oh, no. Yeah,
Well,
fuckers.
they're even better in cold weather. Oh, they're fucking awesome.
You know what? I'm gonna go sit and eat these in my car. No, no.